Hey monkeys, here we go. We're back live from Guitar Quackery. Guitar Quackery is the smallest guitar repair shop in New York City. Did you know that? And you're watching Guitar Quackery live right now. This is the live streaming channel of Guitar Quackery, because Guitar Quackery is a YouTube studio with a guitar repair shop in it. So sometimes I do live streams, sometimes I record and post on the main channel, which is called Guitar Quackery. But this is a live stream, so you must be watching a replay, because I don't have an audience just yet. Make sure you follow Guitar Quackery on Instagram, because that's how you get notified in advance of the live stream, so you don't miss the beginning. But people already missed, because no one's here yet. All right, so what do I do with these live streams? Well, they get archived. And the other thing is I send links to customers so they can watch me in real time as I butcher their guitars. That's nice. A unique service. And right now, I am going to send the link. So this is part 3. So this is how I do it. My phone is charging. It goes to the customer. Just goes out. Yeah. Okay. Remember that. Guitar. Oh, we have a viewer. Great. All right. So at least I have an audience. It's just an audience of 1, but better than an audience of 0. Okay. Let's get busy. The problem. This nut is too low. Okay. So I don't want to change the nut. It's a brass vintage nut. Okay, I cleaned it. And it's original to this guitar. So we're going to shim it. So it's too low on this side, so we got to shim it this way. And I was thinking of a few options, you know, what to do. And I think I have the solution. Now with these things, you never know until you try. So at home, I cut up a few pieces of these. I was going to do maple, but instead I did, I don't even think that's mahogany, that's some kind of exotic wood. Okay, so I got a whole bunch of these sticks now, little plates. And in case I mess up, I got more. So what are we going to do? We're going to fix it. Here we have this. This is a plate with 180 grit sandpaper on it. Okay? And I want to cut this. Oh, here it's cut straight. And I'm just going to start sanding it down. So we're going to be doing this for a few minutes. It goes pretty quickly. Here you can even watch me from this view. And then we're going to shim the nut. Okay. This will take a minute. And while I'm doing this, I can chat with you if you post any messages in the chat, live chat. Yeah, it already looks better. Let's have a quick look through the microscope. Here's the plate, right? So I need to just place it here. It needs to be tapered down to 0 on this side. It's going to be glued onto the nut shelf, and the nut will be raised. But I don't want to raise the nut on this side, just on this side, but obviously it'll be at an angle. So we need to taper it all the way. This is pretty self-explanatory. I am sanding it down. I was thinking of perhaps just putting a shim on the side, just the right shim, and then filling the rest with Bondo, but I don't want to do that. Now there's also a gap here. I don't think I need to cut out the thing for the gap. I can just leave the whole thing, yeah, and the nut will be seated on it. I'm gonna have to use a few sacrificial strings for this. So this will be just added to the order, I'm afraid. It's not uncommon for a nut job to require a set of sacrificial strings. Sometimes we can avoid it if we can use the old strings if they're not too bad. See, this is now really, really thin, and we can see through the microscope, inspect it a little bit. Yeah. Okay, but I still feel that I need to taper it down at the other end. I posted the Instagram announcement for this. I don't really think that's working. So I started the Instagram account in part because I want to make sure that people don't miss, or that they have the opportunity not to miss the beginnings of the live streams on this channel. So I thought, well, if I post an announcement on Instagram, people will catch the announcement in time. And by the time I'm ready to do a live stream, there will be already people there. It doesn't work that way. Well, not, hasn't really worked that way yet. I need to vacuum this. All right. I have a really nice vacuum cleaner right here. Bear with me. There, Shop Vac. It's fairly new, maybe a couple of months old now. I used to have a bigger one. It was too bulky for here. While I'm at it, okay. So on the Instagram announcement, I also said, check out Eva Sita, my new collaborator, new friend. It's becoming a really good friend, just a great person, okay? And I think that we understand each other well in terms of what we want. So she's doing Fashion Week, so irrelevant to this channel, she is a fashion model, and New York Fashion Week is the big thing for her, right? For her career as a model. But she's much more than that. She's a composer, songwriter, singer with a great voice, very unique, and very unique presence. I've seen pictures and videos of her in situations with other performers, and I feel that she stands out. Some people just have that presence. So check her out. I forgot to put a link in the description to her Instagram. Why don't I do it now? Just to support her, because if you want to support Guitar Quackery, also if you support her, you support Guitar Quackery as well. So why don't we do that? Instagram. Okay, and that's going to be Eva Sita. Here, copy and paste. Edit. support my collaborator Eva Sita. There you go, save. She did make some appearances right here on Guitar Quackery Live, and the plan is to have her appear on the main channel as well, with some, you know, fun things that she would be doing on the main channel to spice it up a little bit. I want some, you know, music, because she plays music, she sings. I want some of that a little bit on the main channel as well, and some other things. And if you hear her voice, you know what I'm talking about. No vacuum cleaner. So I might need to make some adjustments. Right now, I want to put some strings on. And yeah, I need to open a pack. Bear with me. So I am new to the whole Instagram world. I've been avoiding it for quite a while for many reasons. Oh, it's got a missing string. Let's see. How about this one? Yeah, I didn't want to be too much on social media and all that, but, you know, I can't fight it. This is the world we live in, and I can't have this be only on one platform, meaning YouTube. So, Chromes. Oh, come on. Don't I have a set of cheap strings? Right, regular slinkies. Oh, it's already an open pack. So, am I missing? Yeah, I'm missing 3 strings. Well, that's unfortunate. So you are watching a live stream, which means, you know, I don't have anything prepared. It is what it is. So I have a pack, but I'm missing the high E string. Unless I have another high E string, something. Oh, here. So I can add this to the pack. Let's make sure it's the right gauge. Easy to find out. So this is a pack. It says that it's missing the E string. Where does it say that? Whatever. I saw it written somewhere. And sometimes I open other packs and use other strings, and then I end up with other strings, like orphan strings like this. So I want to make sure I have the right gauge. So is one of them a 10? Yeah. Okay, so this one is a 10. It says 95, so that means a 10, I think. Close enough. All right. So I especially need the high E string because that's the one that's messed up, right? So we're raising the nut to fix that one string slot. And the B is also too low. Was. Now it's been shimmed, right? So, all right. No, wrong one. This one, yeah. And we have this bridge here. This bridge has its issues, but we're keeping it. And then I guess that's a B string, but I don't need it because I have a pack. It's always good to have extra strings, right? And now let's see this. Oh, here it says E1 is missing, right? So the rest of the strings are all here. Hopefully. Let's see. 4, 5 strings. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, hold on. I think I got an extra string. Let me untangle this and see if there are any comments. There are no comments, and there's only one viewer. So this channel is syncing. Yeah. I don't know. Is it even worth keeping it? I don't know. I think people like to watch other things, I guess. That must be it. Yeah, friends, I don't know what to do if no one's watching Guitar Quackery live. I'm not sure what the future of this channel is. I should have prepared, but I didn't. Okay, this is it. And yeah, so I'm gonna have to build another set of strings, obviously. And it turns out that I will need this B string because it's missing it. The 2 strings were missing from there. Okay. But Instagram's been popular. I gained 2,500 subscribers in the first month. Then it slowed down a little bit. Now it slowed down a little bit. But basically, I had some viral videos. No, I'm messing up something here. All right. Gotta make sure I put the right gauges on. So with the Dario, it's easy because I can see the colors, the ball ends. One person watching. So this is underperforming now ever since I started posting on Instagram. And one shouldn't have anything to do with the other because they're 2 independent platforms. Unless Google, who owns YouTube, figured out that now I'm posting on Instagram and says, oh, breach of loyalty. So we're not going to push your live streams. And now I have 0 viewers. Okay. Well, I guess that's the way it's got to be. 0 viewers. So not even the regulars are now coming. Yeah, I'm surprised that this is declining. But you know what? I'm doing this live stream. Oh, there is 1 viewer. Can you chat? I just want to see if you're one of the regulars. Just say hello. How about that? Just want to say who it is. I just want to see who it is. Okay. Let's put some strings on. And now I see 0 viewers, so I guess I don't have an audience. I had an audience and I lost them all. People don't like Guitar Quackery Live anymore. Okay. I'll survive. Well, but I do need to do a live stream of this because this is a job that's being charged by the hour. So this documents the job. So this is a really badly designed guitar. We're going to have to put a whole bunch of super glue to glue in this nut so the shelf is open at the back. That should never be the case with any guitars, because now the strings are pulling the nut out of place. Okay, and the E string seems to be high enough right now. So that's good news. No audience. I'm talking to myself because there might be an audience later, or some people might be watching replays of this at some point in the future. So I need to talk. Or maybe I don't need to talk. I can do whatever I want. Maybe I won't talk because no one's here. It's still documenting my work. So with only 2 strings here, so what we got? And I'm inclined to just glue in the nut and the shim all at once right now with a whole bunch of super glue. So here's the problem. Now I'm just going to document why this needs to be glued in the way I don't want to glue in the nut, but it's the way that the guitar was designed. Okay. Here we go. So this string is going through, and now what happens if I tune the string? Look at this. It's pulling the nut, right? That's because there's nothing supporting the nut at the back. Usually, on good guitars, there would be a slot where this would be seated. Oh, but we do have the truss rod cover, so that's going to be also holding the nut. Is someone calling me here? Hold on. Are you so they got to help because I'm actually not music makers. I'm the guitar repair shop. 2 separate companies. Yeah. So I don't know where he is. I want to help you, but I don't know where those things are. Yeah. So, yeah, here is what I'm doing right now. I'm going to put a truss rod cover here, and that's going to be holding the back end of the nut. Kind of, not really. Of course, it's not holding it because there's a whole gap there. You see that? All right, so that's useless. So I might as well remove it so that I can work here and so that the squeeze out doesn't get on the trussed cover. All right, so once again, when I tune it, that's the problem. You see how it's moving the nut? So it's gonna have to be glued in, as in kind of permanently, and then let whoever's gonna fix it in the future deal with it. Since the B string was also low, I definitely also want to install the B string. Oh, I almost broke this. Shame that I just made. Like that. Okay. Because I want to check this height. So there is space, and there's space on this one. That's all we need, really, right? And the other strings were not too low. So now what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to, well, I'm just going to mark off here. I'm going to mark off the edge of this shim. That's where we're going to cut it. Yeah. And then I'm going to remove the strings. So I'm surprised there's like no audience here. So I posted on Instagram a story. Maybe I should just repost it as a reel. The customer gave me a thumbs up on the text message. Let me go to Instagram. Yeah, because I'm concerned that I'm not even getting any views on this. Okay. All right. Let me go to my profile. And now share as post. No, reel, right? Story settings. So how do I do that? Save. I don't know. I'm going to try to save it. Save video. Saved to camera roll. Oh, that's the wrong one. Because I had two stories. Next one. Save video. Okay. Oh, Dr. Jeffrey Boyle and Dr. Mark Kenny are here. Did you get the announcement on Instagram? I'm still trying to figure this out. So no sound. This is the guitar I have on the workbench. We're about to do another live stream from the workbench at Guitar Quackery. Guitar Quackery is the smallest guitar repair shop in New York City. Interesting. It's going to have... So what happens if... It's driving me nuts. So what happens if I save it as share as post? Is this going to put it as a reel? I don't know. So if I want to try to post something, there's post, story, reel, and live. What's post? It could be a video. I don't know. I don't know what to do. I don't want to mess it up because I do want this to stay as a highlight. You know what? I'll try to do the other one first. So share as post. Let's see what happens here. Next. Nah, that's not it. Discard. Okay, bear with me. Gotta look this up on YouTube. How to post a story as a reel or a repost. From reel, no. How to repost, I guess. No, it says just how to repost a reel. How to post from story to reel. How to post story from reel? No. How to post story reels? No. Upload. Story. How to post reel story? No. Post story. No, I guess you can't do it. How to post reel story on Instagram. Okay, so the way I figured it out is I saved it on my thing. What you call it? Yeah. And now I can just post a reel. Reel. Okay. Next.
We're about to do another live stream from the workbench at Guitar Quackery. Guitar Quackery is the smallest guitar repair shop in the...
Okay, let's do that. Edit cover. I'm too old for that.
City. This is the guitar.
So let's see. Because people are, I guess, oh, I know why. People aren't getting my, if they're not subscribed, they're not gonna, yeah, I didn't realize that. Okay, next time. Right now I'm just gonna repost this. Oh, I know it's boring. Thank you for your patience. I'm just going to do this. Guitar Quackery. Okay, so here. Preview. So we can see this. Ah, it's got to be vertical, right? 16 by 9. So I'm going to use this picture. Okay, edit cover from camera roll, the picture I just took. Okay, and that's done. Watch me in real time as I repair the nut on this old Electra guitar, at the Guitar Quackery. Live YouTube channel, period. So maybe this will help us get an audience here. Because I need an audience. Not K-N-O-T. N-U-T. On this old Electra, yeah. That, oh, it did spell it correctly. It added something because I was talking and the mic was on. Quackery. And now let's put these hashtags, whatever they... Okay, enough. Okay, this, and location. Share. Oh, it went out. Okay, friends. Oh, we have 3 viewers now. Okay, it's doing its thing.
Bench. It's a vintage Electra guitar. You'll be able to watch me live in real time as I work on this guitar.
Okay, whatever. Now, see, that's the Instagram post. But now it has these 2 images. I'm sorry, they're called stickers from the story, but they're not clickable.
Give her a shout out. We'll see you on YouTube. We're about to do another live stream from the workbench.
How do I go back? Okay, close Instagram, close camera, photos, reopen Instagram. Let's see. I got some comments and stuff like that. I'm not going to deal with this now, obviously. But here I want to make sure that it's on. And I don't see it. Just refresh. Oh, please. Oh, no, this is it. Is this it? Yeah.
Bench at Guitar Quackery.
Yeah.
Guitar Quackery is the smallest.
Okay. Fair enough. Oh, I got some text messages. Another customer. Potential customer. And I don't think I should be taking any more guitars. Okay, so this is it. We're going to glue it in. So we need to remove these strings. We're shimming the nut. And now, let's have a look at this situation here. So if we're cutting it here, this is going to be, yeah, that's fine. I need to cut it, which means I need a blade. Yeah, this is a terrible nut shelf design. it was simply not possible to do it in any other way that I could think of. And now we have this. Okay, so we need that little piece. Now, do I cut it right on the line, or do I extend it a little bit and trim it? I think it would be better to extend it a little bit. So I can reposition it if I need to. So now there are 4 people watching. Yeah, still not enough. Not a successful YouTube channel, for sure. But all right, I mean, I use it right now. I'm using it to work on this guitar so that, you know, we can do the hourly rate. So the public streaming is just a bonus thing, I guess, in this case. But with this lack of popularity, I'm not sure how much streaming I should be doing when it isn't being charged by the hour. I mean, although I love you all, I mean, I do need to narrate and talk and all that. As I'm doing my live streams, that becomes a little difficult sometimes. Yeah, I should have prepped the other strings first so that I can quickly put the strings on and clamp the nut, all right? With strings. I am a little stressed today, to be perfectly honest. I wasn't in the morning. No, actually I was, and then I wasn't, and now I am again. So yeah, I woke up kind of stressed. Then I got some piece of good news, and that made me feel better. And now I'm kind of stressed again. Because I don't know if I made a mistake with something today. Something personal. Which I kind of regretted doing as soon as I did it. It happens. And I hope it didn't ruffle any feathers, because it wasn't intended to ruffle feathers. It's just that it could have been misinterpreted. And that's the thing, misinterpreted. So, and I realized that a few minutes afterwards, or a minute afterwards. Anyway, let's talk about this. There's just no other way to do this because of how the strings are pulling the knot. I'm going to have to do what I never do, which is really butter up with the super glue and glue it in and clamp it. Otherwise, the strings are pulling the knot when you tune, which is ridiculous. That's the way that the nut shelf was designed. Open back nut shelf. And terrible. All right, what am I going to use? I'm just going to use a Q-tip. I mean the back end of the Q-tip. Yeah. I'm sorry, I just don't feel like talking too much right now. I'm just focused on this. I'm putting super glue. This is it. So I will put glue on top of this and here on the front and on top of this. I know that the glue is going to be used as a filler a little bit. In this case, there's just no other way. And I want to put some super glue here and here. I guess because I need to put the nut down, I need to do this first. Like that. All right. And now we need to place the little shim here. So it's in place. Oh, and I said that I would put some on the nut. Just make sure that we have good adhesion, right? And some on the face. The face is important. The face is important because of the way the strings are pulling this thing. All right. So now put the strings on. And these are the sacrificial strings to cut the nut. They might just remain on the guitar, and then they will be the final strings. I don't know. So also, I'm noticing that I think the low E nut slot is, string slot is tight, too tight for the string. I gotta close this before I spill it all over the workbench. So in the first part of this live stream, I showed how the strings are pulling the nut away from its place when the guitar is being tuned. Is that it? just loosen the strings a little bit before the glue gets too stiff. Ah! Moved too much. Now it's good. Okay, and this one, I need to address the issue because I think it's too tight. And if it's too tight, it'll likely be pulling the nut too much. It needs to slide through. There can't be too much friction there. I do have a squeeze out, which I'm going to deal with it later. Yeah, you see, it's too tight, especially there at the back end. So brass is about the worst material you can use for a nut. Oh, I thought I was showing you through the microscope. Well, I wasn't, I guess. Oh, that's better. Okay, so all I need to do now is, yeah, let me put the file away. I guess tune the guitar. Or we can start cutting the nut. Yeah, I'll see why not. Oh, it's not seated well at the bridge. Okay, good enough. It doesn't need to be perfectly in tune, and believe me, it isn't. So at this point, we have that little protrusion from the shim. I guess we can just cut it. Yeah. Oh, look at this. Something else to deal with. Right, we have this. And it's not the only fret that's doing that. So these frets are not seated. And we have this gap. Same thing here. Look at that. Yeah, and we have cheese accumulation under these frets. So, I'm not going to tap them, because that's going to change the heights of the frets, I am going to flood them with super glue. Just the ends, the fret ends. Okay, it's also happening here. I kind of like to have the string off to do that, or the strings off, and now I have the strings on. So I'll do this later. Right now, let's see if we can cut the nut. All right, let's get to work. Actually, the low E string is good the way it is. So now we move on to the A string. First, let's measure. A little high. D is a little high. G a high. Now B, almost there. And E. I'm not even going to touch the E string. Okay. Okay. The A string. The A string. Just a little high. I do want to reshape the back first. To minimize that double break angle. Okay. And now we do the whole thing. Clean up. Still just a little bit high. Okay. Looks good. Just a little high. There is no filling of a brass nut. Not that you should be filling a nut anyway, if you cut too low. Yeah, that's good. All right. So now we move on to the D string. Where is this little thing? Okay, I see some comments. Let me just read them. I just got here. If you feel stressed, you should listen to Alan Watts. Okay. Yeah, it's not gonna help. I mean, thank you for the, obviously, but in this case, I just need to sort it out on my own. Let's check how many views this announcement got. All right, because I kind of want to know what is. So 4 people watching, 5 people, 5. And so did you guys get the Instagram thing? Let's see, how many views? 41 views. Nah, the one I posted during the live stream, which was reposting it, right? What about the story? How many views did that get? How do you do this? Activity. Okay. Well, I was promoting Eva Sita, and she watched it. I can show you that. Well, which I'm glad that she did, right? Because I was giving her a shout out. So she's right there in the circle. Okay, Eva, right? So she watched, and these people watched the story, but clearly not many people logged on. Dan, Dr. Dan is my friend. Let's see what he's up to. He's the bass player from Miasmatic Necrosis, and that's the guitar player from Miasmatic Necrosis, I think, right? His name is Pablo. I don't know, this guy must be from the band. That's my buddy Dan, Dr. Dan, I call him. His wife, Halloween. All right. And here, okay. So he watched it. And I don't know who the other people are, I guess. Let me see. Do I know the other people? So, no, I only know the first 3 people. That's it. Personally. Okay, so 28 views it got. No, 28. Yeah, is that it? What is this? Oh, 31 visits. Not much. Okay, so I guess these things, they just go. Oh, no, that's the first one. I'm curious about this one. Okay. This one, I want to know. Who watched it? 10 people only. 11. Okay. So, not many people watched this. It's not working. Social media takes time. Here, same thing. We're going to clean up the backhand. It's got to be open like a funnel at the back. And you can see here how poorly shaped the string slot is. So it's got like a channel inside. And that's not what we want to see. So we got to be careful with this one. Okay. I'm going to do manual focus on this. It's too high. So I can go lower. Okay, so we got rid of that thing because the surrounding area was too high. Now let's check. It's still too high. Just gonna check it. Yeah, way too high. Okay, so we were lucky. On this one. Looks high to me. How did you like that transition from one camera to the microscope camera? Well, I'm checking the height. It's still a little bit too high, but we are getting close. Like that. So, friends, if you know more about Instagram, should I be putting these, posting these announcements for live streams as a story or as a reel or as a post? I don't even know what a post is. I don't know. So if I post it as, I think I should be posting it as both. 2 separate videos. I did that once. A long one and a short one. Yeah. I'll do that. This way, more of a chance that people see those things. Oh, and I wanted to post something about recycling batteries. I will do that by the end of the day because I got batteries to recycle. And I'm big on recycling and reusing, reclaiming, repurposing. Because I don't think we should be going to Mars. I think we have a planet here. So what? Destroy this planet terraform another planet and then destroy that one and then look for another place to live. Come on. Just because someone is rich, it doesn't mean that he's thinking straight. Now that's perfect, okay? It's gonna be nice and low here. Which one was it that wasn't too high? Oh, the G needs to come down. The B is right and the E are right. Yeah, I'm gonna keep these two, just the G, and then so just the G, one more. I'm happy with this so far, with how this guitar is coming along. The G string. Okay. And you know what? I need to research this. What is a post on Instagram?
Hey kids, we're about to do another live stream.
11, 12 people watched it so far. That's not nearly enough. Those are just going to be subscribers, right? That see this. Followers. And just if they happen to open Instagram, I will show up as, oh, there's a story. So I need to do a story and a reel. Okay. The reels are easier to record. The story, so the reels you can record on your camera roll and then upload it from there, like the best take. And you can do multiple takes, then you choose the one. But the story, you got to record live, because if you don't, it cuts it to 15 seconds, and that's not enough to say what I want to say. And if you're not sure if you like one of the takes, you got to delete it, so you can't go back to it and record another take. And, you know, that kind of sucks. So you see a little squeeze out from the super glue. We leave it like this for now. We'll clean it up tomorrow. It's not a big deal. We can clean it. Too high. Okay. It's too high, but I want to measure it. Okay. Yeah, I know the channel just got monetized, but I'm really disappointed at its performance. By now, okay, this is good now. This should have been a more popular channel. I really don't get it because there's so many live streams on YouTube, guitar live streams that are slow, right? Which is fine. So this one is kind of slow, right? Because no editing and unique. But it's not getting traction. I don't know what to do about this customer. Let me see. Fender Strat. With an Evertune bridge. Ugh. My Evertune bridge is warped or something. I need new strings and it adjusted. I am gonna have to deal with this some other time. Oh, I don't want to see another Evertune. I just worked on one. The Evertune is a great system. It really is. But he's saying something is warped. And the thing is that with the Evertune, I got to relearn it every time I have one on the bench. Because, you know, in 8 months or a year, I don't remember how I did it. Okay, so that was the nut. Now we have the side of the nut to deal with. So let's do that. Because then we need to do the fret ends. And I might do a separate live stream for that. Or maybe I'll continue. I have lost all my audience right now as I speak. Why is that? Oh, everybody left. YouTube is not pushing this. That's why. They want something from me, I guess. Oh.
From the workbench at Guitar Quackery. Because we're about to do another live stream from the workbench at
Is there an audience? Yeah. Sorry. I'm just getting distracted here. Okay. I need to figure out how to best deal with the little protrusion of the shim. So I got so much work to do. El Bolillo, that I'm pronouncing correctly. I'm here. He says, okay, welcome. I'm trying to do my best, and I am, yeah, right now. So I gotta log something here on my phone. Okay, here. Ba, ba, ba. Okay, I'll know what this is. It's just a reminder. Okay. Sorry, audience. I am at work, and you know how work is. I gotta deal with many things at once. So this is what it takes sometimes. And here, I'm just gonna use an X-Acto blade to cut that thing and shape it. So I had to shim the nut, the original nut. Oh, come on, where's my... Like that. So what's gonna hold the guitar like this? I gotta figure this out. Maybe these. No, this. Yeah. Okay. Did you see that? I caught it. Whew. Maybe I shouldn't be working while I'm stressed. Try to the edge here. So like that. That was a close call. I do have insurance. I just don't want to use it. nothing happened. I caught it. So we have this here. So I just need to slice through. This is the microscope view. So I'm slicing through the shim that's protruding at the side of the nut. And I wish I could do it with my left hand. I guess I try. Yeah, that's it. This is not going to be perfect. The nut is not even the same width as the board. I'm just not going to stress about this. It's fine. Now I guess I need to deal with the thread ends. I need a pipette. One that's not clogged up. This one's fine. Oh, let's put this blade back. I can just keep it in. I'm working under stress right now. So I'm making mistakes. Thin super glue, low viscosity. Rocket Dude, fellow luthier here. Yeah, nice catch. Chin up, brother. Thank you. Don't you hate brass nuts? That's exactly what I was saying before. It's the worst possible material for a nut. And this one is undersized, so, you know, it's not a good fit. But it's the original, whatever, original, schmoriginal. Yeah. So, we have, you know, threads that are unseated at the edge, and now the string is getting caught, and I am just going to flood it on this side, not bother with this side. The string is not going to get caught, so just a little bit. You know, we have an estimate how much time I should be spending on it, so I could spend more time to make it better, but it's going to be over his budget. So, I mean, my budgets are estimates. This is why, for those of you who are new here, do live streams. That's one of the reasons. So I keep track of the time, and so that there's no argument about how much time had to be spent on something. I want to put paper or something, because because I'm stressed. I'm gonna end up spilling super glue, and that's not good. Is that better? Okay. All right. So I woke up stressed. Then I got in a really good mood, and then I started being stressed again because of something. And it's dripping. You see. Yeah, these guitars were badly made. I think he just bought it. I think he told me he bought it on Reverb. I forgot. I think that's what he said. I gotta be relaxed on Tuesday. That's all I know. Got an important meeting on Tuesday. Two important meetings. Hopefully. With two separate entities. Yeah, I'm just gonna throw it out. Super glue. I win battles, but I lose the war every time. I'm gonna scrape it a little bit later when it stiffens. Okay, fine for now. See? So when I started doing these live streams, a fellow luthier told me, do you ever drop a screwdriver on the customer's guitar? And what I was getting at was, that's all going to be shown. And this was a really close call. And I caught it. Acetone. I got a better one. Heat gun. That's going to take it off. Blasting heat. And acetone isn't good for the skin. Yeah, brass nuts. Yeah, I hate them. And some people tell me the tone is going to be better, whatever. I don't want to get into those debates. Meaningless conversations for me. Right. All right. So now what? Well, I'm going to have to remove those strings and work on the frets. So I'm going to have to clean up this super glue. And I don't want to do this now. I'm just going to do this next time on a separate day. So for now, I'm not going to remove the strings. The strings are holding the bridge. Let it be like this overnight. And I have these two screws for the truss rod cover. So what I do is I reverse the truss rod cover like this so I don't lose it. And I like to keep everything on the headstock. If I forget to reinstall the truss rod cover properly, at least it's not lost. Or the screws. And I have to clean up this brass shavings. I'll do this next time when I take the strings off, obviously. Okay. Like that. It's fine. It's not in tune, but it's perfectly fine the way it is. Okay. Yeah, like I said, so what remains to be done is just full fret dress, polish and buff with the cleanup of the super glue that I just flooded the fret ends with. Let me see if the string is now getting caught under any of the frets. Hold on a second. That's the B string here. Yep, it's still getting caught here. Only under one of the frets, this one, the fifth one. The seventh is marginal, so the fifth fret. Yeah, I can feel that. I said the seventh is marginal. But I can't test it now, obviously. I'll test it next time. I can always add a little super glue. Yeah, I didn't want to tap them in because they were even. So now, as soon as you start tapping, yeah, maybe open up a can of worms. So there are little gaps, and just flood it, reshape it. Okay, my friends, I am going to end this one because the guitar now needs to go to bed. It's past its bedtime. And I am not sure if I'll do any more live streaming today. Probably not. I don't want to stay late because I'm stressed. I need to go home. Okay. Good night.